Hi friends, thanks for joining me for Tassel Tuesday. Well, I am going to show you 4 different tassels today, and I'm not showing you a tutorial or a process video because I'm cleaning my crafty space and my camera is in a different space, so I just have to show you the end product. But you saw me do a gnome tassel last week, so if you're curious on the steps that I took, you can go ahead and check last week's video and the steps will be on there. This is an open collaboration with myself and my sweet friend Norma Lisa, the Misfit Florida crafter, and please go check out her videos too. I will have them listed in my description box. And speaking of, I will have everybody's videos listed in my description box that is collaborating this week. Now, if you want to collaborate in Tassel Tuesday, but you don't want to do a gnome tassel, that's okay. I'll still add your video to the list. We're doing 4 weeks of gnome tassels. This is the 2nd week. So this week's theme was a Thanksgiving tassel. So friends, I knew the colors that I wanted to use. I wanted to use the rich fall colors, which I feel like I successfully did here. I've got some deep, what do we call this? Kind of a cranberry color. And this is some gold. And then I used some orange ribbon and then some beige yarn. Of course, the beard is made from my yarn that I got at the thrift store, and it's absolutely perfect for this. And one of my cream colored puff balls, pom-poms. And let me explain the top of this hat. So I looked up cornucopia because I wanted to kind of incorporate a cornucopia, but I didn't have one. I didn't want to go buy one. I'm really trying to get into my stash and use my stash. So I looked up what does the cornucopia signify? And it said that it means they use it as a sign of abundance. And then it said it was usually filled with flowers, fruit, and nuts. So I thought, okay, this is great. So we've got a leaf here, but that's just like a fall time leaf. We have a pumpkin. So I didn't have any fruit, but the pumpkin will represent the fruit. And this pumpkin was given to me by my friend Pam at Pamela's Creations. And then since it said cornucopias have flowers in them, I added 2 flowers here. Hopefully you can see that. And then as we turn here, we've got some dangles that I had made. And so these 2 represent fruit, and then this one with the orange and brown, this dangle represents the nuts. So, and then this, I just put this back here to cover up like the seam, and there was like a spot of glue that was showing, so I just covered it up with a gold flower. So this is the first gnome. I absolutely love it. I think it turned out so cute, and the way the dangles hang on it and everything, I really like it. So let's get on to the next one. So this one, some of you that follow me on Instagram will have seen this one. I shared a picture of it on Saturday. So this is tiny, like this is about 4 to 5 inches tall, and I just used some brown yarn. I added this little orange heart here, and of course his nose. Now this isn't necessarily Thanksgiving, but it's definitely for the fall season, and I was kind of on a roll, so I made 4 tassels, 4 gnome tassels. So I wanted to share them all with you. So this one I think turned out pretty cute. Now the next one was the idea of my daughter Amanda. And she said, Mom, you have to make a candy corn gnome. So I was like, oh goodness, that is a great idea. So here we have our candy corn gnome. So our, candy corn is yellow on the bottom, orange in the middle, and white on top. So we have our yellow eyelash trim on the bottom, and I don't know, hopefully you can see his nose, but the color, it almost blends in. And then we have more yellow here on the hat, and I put a little pumpkin here. This actually was an earring, but the earring broke, so I used the gem tack and put it on there. It seems to be holding really well. Then I wound some nice bright orange into the center, and then at the top is white yarn. And also at the top is this bead dangle that I made, and it's got this fun green bead, and then this orange bead, and this yellow bead. And then the hanger is this fun white and orange gingham. So I think this one turned out so stinking cute. So I hope you guys like it. And just for us to remember that we are representing a Thanksgiving gnome, I'll bring this one back and just set it over here so you can look at it. Now this last one, my friends, I don't know if this is a success or a failure. It might be a failure, and that's okay. It's cute, but I don't think it actually looks like a gnome. But let's take a look, and you guys tell me what you think. So let me just explain first, hold on. I wanted to try something a little bit different, and I wanted to use torn cotton, and I wanted to use different colors. But again, I'm not so sure about how I feel about this. But here we go, let me show it to you guys. I'll pull it this way. So what we've got here is, maybe if I shorten the beard a little bit, it might look better. You know, maybe if I did it like right about there, as opposed to it being super long. The length works on this one because it's fluffy and it looks like a beard, but this one not so much. So maybe I'm gonna trim this. And I wanted to try a different color of the pom-poms. So I used a pink one because I thought it went really well with this fabric, but I wound this so tight. I wasn't able to like shove it up under the hat quite far enough. So I don't know how I feel about that. And then I went around it with gold leaves and a variety of color of flowers. And you can see I have yellow here, orange in the center, and then brown for the top. And then I have this little bead dangle hanging on a bulb pin. And we have another one of these adorable orange pumpkins that my friend Pamela at Pamela's Creations gave me. And then we have another dangle over here. And I really am very happy with how this part turned out. And I think it's an adorable tassel. I just don't know if it looks like a gnome. But you know what? Let me grab my scissors and let's trim this beard a little more and see if it helps or not. It might not help at all, but let's find out. All right, I've got my scissors, so let's go ahead. Let's see, the best way to do this, well, probably if we're gonna take a bit of length off, let's start by doing it like this. All right, let's test that out and see how that looks. I don't know, what do you guys think? Let's try making maybe some of the edges a little shorter. Let's see, let's hold it like this. Don't worry, I won't cut my hand. Let's see if that helps. Let's check it out. See if it helps or hurts. Yeah, I don't know if I love that, so let's go ahead and do it like this. Just go like that again, and let's go like this again. Trying to keep it in camera, you guys. Okay, let's get our little scraps out of the way. Well, you know, guys, it might actually look a little better shorter like that. So you'll have to tell me. I mean, again, I think it's adorable. I just don't know if it looks like a gnome. So you guys will have to tell me what you think. I will put some pictures at the end of the video so you can see what these cutie pies look like hanging. And I will probably list 2 of them and then maybe give 2 of the small ones away in Happy Mail or something. But let me know what you think of these cute gnome tassels. If you want to join in on Tassel Tuesday, it is an open collaboration like I mentioned. Please feel free to join in. Please check out Norma Lisa's channel and the other collaborators. And next week, we're going to go ahead and do Shabby Chic gnomes, and I am super excited about that. And I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. just so you guys know, it's shabby chic. You really can't go wrong. So just enjoy it. If you want to make a gnome tassel, just jump in, enjoy it. Let me know you've made one so that I don't miss your video. I want to make sure I see everybody's video. And you know, that's important to me, to make sure that I don't leave anybody out. So I'll see you next week for Shabby Chic Gnomes. Thanks for watching. See you soon.